We've had a lot of these different stories of casually anti-vaccine people dying of COVID. And these are stories that are very controversial within even my audience about should we feel sympathy? Should we feel glee? Should we feel both? Should we feel neither? Or whatever the case may be. We now have a story of a very well-known, long-time anti-vaccine leader who has died of COVID. This is an Italian individual named Luigi Marilli. All of the articles about him, almost all of the articles that I found are in Italian. So we're looking at a translation on Reddit about this. And as the story goes, Luigi Marilli, 63, the leader of the no-vax movement in Abruzzo, died after suffering from COVID. Remember that there is a significant anti-vax movement in Italy. Italy has, we talked about this predating COVID when it came to measles, big problem in parts of Italy. The activist died in the hospital where he was hospitalized. He was the territorial representative for his region of Liberiamo l'Italia and was among the first to fight the war against vaccines and the Green Pass obligation. He had been living in Abruzzo for some time, was always in the front line, chaired all the main protest events in the streets in recent months. This is a Google translation. That's why the syntax is sort of weird. The protest comrades gave the news of their leader's death on Facebook without ever mentioning the cause. News like that of the death of our beloved Luigi Marilli, a member of the National Direction of Liberiamo l'Italia, one of the founders of the Liberation March and spokesman, they write in a note, are those that would never want to receive. His strength of mind testified by the tireless activity of guiding and coordinating the Abruzzo Committee, and the other resistance forces came from the certainty and pride of always fighting for justice, equality, freedom. It never mentions what actually happened. And if you scroll through the comments, you see a post from his friend Marino Recciuti, who says he died of COVID. He died of COVID. This is not a joke, guys. This is a very serious situation. And you have not only casually anti-vaccine people like the right-wing radio host who is like, yeah, I'm not getting vaccinated. I don't need that. And then they get sick and then they die. This is a long-time anti-vaccine leader. Now, does it make it more tragic that this was an anti-vaccine leader? No, it doesn't make it more tragic, but it should just serve as a stark reminder that your opinions really don't matter. We've got a bell curve, and there are a lot of people in the middle of that bell curve who will sort of get a little sick and then recover. And then you've got people at one end of the bell curve who just will never get it, even despite multiple exposures, or they'll be asymptomatic. And then on the other side of the bell curve, you've got people who are going to die from this. And they might be anti-vax as a career, like this guy. And it doesn't matter. It's not something I point and laugh at, but we should remember that for all of these different groups that spread the disinformation, it's not only the unvaccinated that are dying, it's the anti-vax activists that are dying as well. This was a well-known guy who was known in the anti-vax community of Italy, and he has now died of COVID. We'll have more on this on our Instagram, which you can find at David Pakman Show. We'll take a quick break and be right back.